From the 50s onwards, several researchers began to challenge the approach taken by Haldane, in particular one of his compatriots, Henry Ampleman, who worked on the tables of the British Royal Navy. Ampleman starts from the premise that joint pain systematically precedes any neurological symptoms. He proposes focusing on the joints and tendons. He considers that these tissues are poorly vascularized and that gas exchanges occur mainly through diffusion rather than perfusion, as described by Haldane. Ampleman uses a formula frequently employed in physics to describe diffusion phenomena. This simple formula only uses two variables, pressure and exposure time. Ampleman defines the Q factor, which he uses to determine the no decompression time at a given pressure. Other studies are oriented around the same concept, but this approach will eventually be abandoned. However, the equation proposed by Ampleman is still used to describe the inert gas load accumulated in the body. Other studies will show that the risk of decompression sickness is directly related to this factor. In the early 1960s, in Canada, the Defense and Civil Institute for Environmental Medicine worked on a new decompression model based on a concept different from Haldane's. In the Haldanean model, all compartments are subjected to ambient pressure. In the model imagined by Kidd and Strubs, the two researchers from the DCIEM, only the first compartment is subjected to ambient pressure. The second compartment is subjected to the pressure of the first, the third to the pressure of the second, and the fourth to the pressure of the third. The model, limited to 4 compartments in series, uses complex equations to describe gas exchanges. Kidd and Strubs built a completely analog decompression calculator using pneumatic resistors mounted in series. Ron Nishi continued the work developing a decompression calculation program integrated into a computer connected to a pressure sensor placed in the experimental hyperbrake chamber of the DCIEM. Nishi carried out numerous tests on divers at rest and under exertion, in dry conditions or in water between 5 and 10 degrees. The test profiles included both single and repetitive dives and were validated by Doppler bubble detection. DCIEM tables are known to be safer than those of the US Navy. Around the same time, a new concept emerged. The idea is to use the laws of physics to determine the conditions for the existence and growth of inert gas bubbles in the body. The bubble enters the history of decompression.